Ever dreamed of making your mark in the film industry by running your own studio? Blockbuster Inc. gives you the tools to build your cinematic empire. But does it live up to the Hollywood dream? In this video, I'll break down what I loved about Blockbuster Inc. and discuss some elements that could use a bit more editing. And just a heads up, while we've been given early access, all opinions shared here are our own. So grab your popcorn, and let's see what Blockbuster Inc. has in store. First up is the gameplay. It revolves around making movies and managing your studio. You can create your own movie sets, choose actors, pick costumes, and decide on camera movements. And after filming all that, you also get to work on sound design, scene layout, and special effects. And not only do you hire your employees like the researchers, maintenance, and crew, but you also get to scout for new acting talents and turn them into stars, each with unique traits and demands. The goal is to make strategic decisions in making the best film you can during that period to win prestigious awards and secure your place in cinematic history. Sounds straightforward enough? Well, it is. In this game, poor decisions rarely have significant consequences, so it's possible to succeed even when you're winging it. Now this could be a bad thing or a good thing, depending on what type of player you are. As for me, I would prefer it to be on the easier side. As a cozy player, this was alright. However, I feel like a super speed up button would help the game move faster. And here's why. The game features a research function where you can unlock new technologies, new equipment, new genres, and ratings. Unfortunately, you will only be able to learn these once you hit specific years. I'm not sure if the game was trying to replicate when these were invented in the real world, but I'm not sure if it was a good call since the game has the tendency to be quite slow. One selling point of the game was for you to experience the film industry throughout the decades. And well, the game starts at 1920, and 10 hours in, I was still at 1927-ish. So I'm really itching to experience the other decades so badly. But that is not to say that the gameplay gets monotonous fast. In fact, as with most simulation games, it rewards player creativity. Part of the reason that I play a bit slow-ish is because I try to produce 2 to 3 films in parallel with alternating cast and crew because I can. And dominating in all the nominations in the annual awards is pretty fun. The annual awards is like a version of the Oscars of some sort with different categories. It's actually pretty easy to win there, so if you want something challenging, you have to be creative and find other opportunities within the game. And while the game has a variety of staff management tasks, I feel that it could use a bit more depth. Also, clearer and not contradicting reasons as to why a staff member is unhappy. But overall, I'm still glad that there's that feature. Then we have customization. In Blockbuster Inc., you get to build and customize your entire movie studio. You can design everything from the wallpaper to the size of the rooms. And one of my favorite parts is you get to decide on working hours. You get to have this immersion that you want filming at night for a specific genre, then move to a day filming for another. The game gives you a lot of freedom to manage and decorate your studio just the way you like. However, while there are a lot of options for decoration, aligning can be challenging, as objects don't always line up perfectly. I guess I'm just a bit used to The Sims. Another favorite of mine is that the game has character creation and you can actually create your staff. You can choose their appearance, skill set, and traits. Despite one minor gripe, the game's ability to let players design their own sets, costumes, and even control camera movements provides quite a fun and engaging creative experience. Moving on, we have the visuals. Blockbuster Inc. features detailed graphics that change with each passing decade. This means you'll see your staff and stars dressed in styles from different eras, driving period-specific cars, and the overall look of your studio will evolve over time. The visuals are designed to reflect the history of cinematography, and I do feel that it makes the game more authentic and immersive. Frame rate does drop and the game lags when the plot is fully decorated with all the buildings and studios when managing large numbers of employees. While you can factor in my device, I do think optimizing performance could significantly improve the overall gaming experience. Next, we have the audio. The game includes a variety of sound design options for your films, adding layers to the productions. And you also experience a pretty engaging soundtrack that enhances the overall cinematic feel of the game. The same tunes can be monotonous over extended play sessions though, and there's no distinct audio changes between the different eras, which can detract from the sense of progression. However, the sound effects and audio cues are integral to the interactive production process, making the audio experience rich and immersive. I feel like expanding the audio repertoire and adding some character voices, even just grunts, could significantly enhance the game's immersion and overall gameplay experience. Blockbuster Inc. stands out because it offers quite a robust customization system. You can plan, build, decorate, and expand your studio with ease. Another unique aspect is the interactive production process where you control every phase of your films and TV shows. Additionally, managing different types of employees, from actors to maintenance, each with their own traits, adds a layer of complexity and fun to the game. If you've ever dreamed of making your own movies and running a studio, or just enjoy a different kind of simulation game, then do check out Blockbuster Inc. With its detailed customization options, engaging gameplay, evolving visuals, and rich audio, it offers a unique and immersive experience. Dive into the world of cinematography, create award-winning films, and build the movie studio of your dreams. Life simulation games are all about unwinding and getting lost in immersive stories. And in this video, we're going into the latest news on cozy, farming and life simulation games, from new game announcements to full game launches, and highly anticipated updates of both upcoming and established titles. If you're into cozy farming games, you won't want to miss this. So click on the next video. And stay awesome, gamers!